All right, here we go. We're live. We're live. Testing. That probably sounded horrible in your ear. I'm very sorry. All right, it's 9:30 at night. If I sound like I'm whispering, I probably am. Okay, I'm not trying to wake up everybody in the house. Welcome to AG3. Okay, absolutely welcome to AG3. So first things first, I want to go over Schoology. Okay, where to find things. I've spent a lot of time over break to make this organized, make it easy. I'm trying to help you guys. I know remote learning is not something that we all wanted, but here we are. So let's try to make the best of it. Okay? So, right off the bat, when you pop into AG3, you're going to see this. What is this? It's called an outline. Okay, what does an outline do? Outlines tell you what day we're completing the section and what homework. Okay, it's from that section. Make sure you check these off as you go. You can print this out too. Alright? If you want to go to class information or help resource, it's Delta Math right here. I will talk about Delta Math in a second. Delta Math login help, which you guys will need. Desmos, which is the graphing calculator that I love. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, here's my YouTube page. So if you want to see the videos early, you can subscribe to it. I could care less if you do. I'll be posting the videos on Delta Math. I will get into that. Okay, right now. So Delta Math. Delta Math is where it's gonna be different, right? It's gonna be different than we have been doing. I need to hold you guys accountable for watching the material, watching the lessons. I take a lot of time to make them. Our grades have fallen off. I get it. It's motivation. And you seniors, it's gonna be tough because it's your last math class ever for some of you, and senioritis is gonna kick in, and we got to fight that off. Okay, we have to stay motivated. It's so important. Stay on top of it. I've tried to make it as easy as possible. All right, so I will be taking attendance. I will be taking attendance based on you watching the video in Delta Math or not. Okay, I will be posting like in every one of these days right here. Every one of these days, so I go to materials. I will be posting videos for every one of those days. Boom, boom, boom. I will be posting the videos in Delta Math. Alright? You go to the video, you click on it, you watch it, you're here. You have to get that done before 11:50 on each of these days. Now remember, if you don't watch the video for the 5th, tomorrow, I'll mark you absent. If you don't watch it for the 6th, I'm going to mark you absent both days. Okay? Make sure you get that done. If you don't watch it tomorrow, I'm going to mark you absent. So make sure to watch it before 11:50 on Wednesday. Okay, Thursday I'll come out with a new one. I will keep marking you absent. So I have a record of when you chose not to participate in class, and so does the school. Okay, I was kind of lackadaisical on attendance because I'm just trying to figure out a good way to do it. Um, I trust you guys. I want to believe you can work hard for me, and I hope you do. I really do. If you're new to the class, welcome. I'm a little bit of a goofy guy. Okay. If we get in person, you'll see that more. I know it's hard. I'm like talking to myself, basically. I'm talking to you, but really I'm talking to myself. I actually found a cool way to do this. I can use my streaming setup to record this. So it's awesome. I accidentally left my Twitch. My Twitch is 0 viewers up there, which I think is funny. Um, I don't know. It's a fun way to do this. Why not? Let's have fun with it. Make the most out of a bad scenario. Okay? Should be the theme of the semester. Alright, guys, AG3 is pretty straightforward, if I'm going to be honest. If you new people are in here, it's pretty much we have a lesson, you have a worksheet, print off the worksheet, or do the worksheet on PDF, or you can even write down the answers to the worksheet and send a picture of it via Schoology. Um, that's how you submit your homework. You go to Schoology, you click on the assignment. I will show you where that's going to be. So you scroll down. Here's class information. Here's chapter 10, part 1. That's the chapter we're on. Here's your blank notes. So if you want to print all these out and make your own note packet, go ahead. That'd be perfect. Here's your outline for it, the one that you saw on the first screen. Okay, your homework. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to click on your homework. It's like this one. I will talk about Delta Math in a second. For like the Simplifying Radicals worksheet. Click on it. Hey, guess what? Here is a PDF of the worksheet. Print it off. Okay, look at it, view it, and write down answers on a separate sheet of paper. I don't care. Get it to me. On your screen, you'll have a little submit button. You're going to take a picture with your phone, and it's going to be perfect. It'll be awesome. Okay, print it off, get it done. Submit it to me. All late work is accepted up until the test. After the test, I'm done with it. Okay, it goes in as 0, and that's that. I'm already lenient enough with it, especially during remote learning. Okay, so that's Schoology. That's how to get around. What else is in Schoology? Any other cool stuff I can show you? I'll get to Delta Math. Filled in notes. I also have filled in notes for you. It's like, here's the notes I'm going to do today. Boom. Okay, it's only 3 pages. 3-4 pages. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, so Delta Math. So how do you get to Delta Math? Well, here is, let's go to the school information folder. Let's go to Delta Math login help. Okay, there's the link for the website. You guys are going to make a student account. You need to get this going, like tomorrow morning, immediately. You should be checking Delta Math and Schoology every day in my class, especially Schoology. It's the only way I can talk to you. Delta Math for these videos. Okay, so you follow these directions. You type in my teacher access code, which is right here. You make a student account. You want to sign up for whatever period you're in. So if you're in first period, you're in first period. Second period, you're in second period. Fifth, you're in fifth. Pretty obvious. Don't make your, I think I used the example in the last class, don't make your username Dragon Slayer 22. Everybody knows I'm the best Dragon Slayer in this place, and you're not the best Dragon Slayer. So don't use that name. Only I can use that name. I should change my name to that. Right above here. I should change my name to that, Dragon Slayer 22. Okay, don't use it. Use Jim Bob. Okay, use your real name, please. That's how I know it's you, and that's how I know you are completing the assignment, whether it's watching a video or I give you an assessment, or that's where a lot of your big time grades are going to come from. Delta Math, your tests, your quizzes. Okay? So get logged on that. That's the first thing. I guess if you're watching this, you're already logged on. Okay? Alright, you want to get into the notes? We can get into the notes, no problem. Okay, let's go here. Let's open up OneNote. Here we go. Let's make a new one so it looks clean. 10.1, day 1. Let's go here. Watch how techy I am. Watch this. Boom. Boom. Chapter 10, part 1, blank notes. Let's just do your notes. Whatever the you see, let's do that. I think it's pretty good practice to get into. Let's print this. And here we... there we go. Ready to roll. Okay. We're going to skip some of this. Just letting you know now. We're definitely going to skip some of it. I put in the filled in notes what I really need you guys to know. Okay. Alright, so here we go. You guys can see this, right? Yeah, you can. Okay, so 10.1, what is it about? It's about square roots, it's about rational, real numbers, the whole 9 yards. Okay, some of these blanks I will skip, some of these slides I'm not too worried about. I really want to get to simplifying radicals. That's really all I care about today. We will do a brief overview on real numbers. For example, like real numbers are the numbers that can be located on the real number line. Number goes in the blank there. Okay, this includes all whole numbers, fractions, decimals, roots. It's anything with a finite end. Okay, types of real numbers. We have rational and irrational. Okay, what this says, this can be written as a fraction. Whether it's a clean decimal, like 2/5, 1/4, a repeating decimal, that, what is it, 1 point, or is it 0.33 repeating? That's a finite. Okay, it's a special one. And irrational is something that we can't, like pi. Pi goes on forever, right? 1.32912, da 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 da. Okay, it's something that does not end. It is not finite. That's an irrational number. Okay? I'm not too worried about this. Let's skip this slide. Not worried about that. I just talked about it. Okay, I am worried about this. The number or expression that is underneath or under the radical sign. Okay, in the expression, the square root 2, 2 is called the radicand. Okay, it's whatever is underneath the root. Okay, I'm not worried about this. You guys can all type that into your calculator. I hate decimals. I hate them. Okay, don't give me decimals. You can never take the square root of a negative number. Not in this class, we can't. Some of my other classes we can. Okay, there's a number that wouldn't give... Yeah, so that makes sense. That when you multiply... So, there's no number, there's no two numbers. Or divide, or whatever. So like 2 times 2 gives you a positive number, right? Now, when you root, I think is what they want. So I was going in a different direction. Is a root. Rooted or root will give you a negative. That's what I was getting at. So, for example, pay attention here. That's what that means. So let's say 2 times 2 gives us 4, right? What's the square root of 4? 2. We know that. What's negative 2 times negative 2? Okay, that equals negative 4. Or positive 4. You tell me. Is that negative 4 or positive 4? Well, it's not going to be negative. Duh. 2 negatives make a positive. What's the square root of 4? 2. So when you take the square root of any number, you cannot get a negative. Okay? Because why? You have negative 2 times 2 gives you negative 4. If I take the square root of a negative 4, it doesn't make any sense. Okay? Okay, can't take the square root of a negative number. That's what I want you to take away from. And it's a little confusing wording. I'm not worried about method 1. That has to do with factor trees. I'm not going to do factor trees. We're not going to learn that. We will do method 2. Okay, find the largest perfect square. This is simplifying. This is what I really care about today. Find the largest perfect square. That goes into the radicand. Write the radicand as a product. So I will show you this word for word. I guess I can show you it right here. Yeah, I'll show you it right here. Give me a second. Okay, pull out the perfect square out of the radical. I just like the wording. I like method 2 a lot more. The using factor trees is really tedious. It takes longer than it needs to do. Okay, so if I want to simplify, I don't know, 18. Okay, let's say if I want to square root 18. So I'm going to go in order here based on these steps. Okay, find the largest perfect square that goes into the radicand. Well, what are the perfect squares? Well, 1 times 1 is 1, so 1's the first one. Everybody always misses that one. What's the next one? 2 times 2 is 4. Does 4 go into 18? Okay. 3 times 3 is what? 9. 9's a perfect square. Does 9 go into 18? It does, right? Okay, so 9 is going to be your perfect square. So we're going to write this as a product of two roots. So watch. So to get to 18, we need root 9 times root 2. Okay? Well, we know what the square root of 9 is, right? We just said it. The square root of 9 is going to be 3, and this is the third step. We're pulling out the perfect square. And we leave whatever's left, 3 root 2. Simplified. Okay? It's very, very easy. For example, if we had, I don't know, let's throw an x in there, a variable, because I think you got one on your homework like that. Let's throw a, give me one, 20x squared, square root the whole thing. Let's simplify that. Okay? Is x squared a perfect square? Is it? Think. What's x times x? X squared. So what is the square? If I were to break this down right now, what is the square root of x squared? Well, I just said it. It's going to be x. Okay, so I'm left with root 20 x outside the root. Okay, so we got that done. That's the easy one. Anytime you see an x squared, you can always pull out an x. Okay, I need to simplify 20, so let's go through our steps. Let's find a perfect square that goes into 20. Well, does 9 go into 20? No. Does 4 go into 20? Yeah, it does. How many times? It goes in 5. 4 times 5 gives us 20. Can I simplify the root 5? No. I'm going to bring that down. Can I simplify the root 4? Yeah, I can. I can pull out a 2. So it's going to be 2x root 5. I always put the root in the end. And that's simplified. Okay, so that's a variable example. Let's finish up with these two. They're pretty straightforward, especially after the variable one we just did. The variable one's easy, so these are going to be easy too. 300 is a little bit of a big number. If you don't see it really quick, you might have to think about it harder. All right, square root 32, perfect, largest perfect square that goes into 32. Okay, you guys are going to tell me 4. 4 does go into 32. 4 times what gives us 32? 8, right? But is that the biggest? Is that the largest? No. What's the one bigger? Does 9? No. What about 4 times 4? 16. Does 16 go into 32? Yes, it does. So 16 is going to be the perfect square that we want to use. Okay. What's the square root of 16? We just said 4, not 2. 4. Root 2. Done. Can't simplify any further. Okay, let's do 300. 300 looks very hard. It is not. Okay, what's the easy, largest, perfect square that goes into 300? What's 10 times 10? Hundo. 100. Some of you guys would say. Okay. Square root 100 times what? Square root 3. What times what gives us 100? 10. Let's pull out a 10 and leave the root 3. Done. Okay, so, well, this lesson took, 15 minutes of me explaining stuff. Okay? So that's kind of what AG3 is. A lot of it is you guys practicing and you guys doing your homework. Homework is the most important thing here. Okay, make sure to log in at Delta Math. Get that done tomorrow. What else? View your Delta Math syllabus. That's worth an extra credit on Schoology. I already have that up for you. I already have the worksheet up for you if you want to submit that early. Okay? If you have any questions, I can Zoom you at any time. Okay, you just give me an hour ahead of time and I'll try to make it happen. Okay? This lesson shouldn't have many questions. It's pretty easy. Pretty simple. It's just a lot of review, a lot of warm-up, coming back from playing COD for a month straight or 2 weeks straight. However long you head off. Do kids still play COD? I think so, right? People play Warzone. That's not really COD, though. That's not old school COD. Alright, I won't go into that. See you guys. I'll see you on Thursday. Yeah. Have a good one.